Hello and welcome to Kayfabe News. My name is Bob Sapp. Wait. My name is not Bob Sapp. What do you mean you were watching Pride matches when you wrote the script? Honestly, my name is Flippin' Marks and that guy is fired. Our top headline tonight. Despite telling us they existed with the sole desire to burn WWE to the ground, the group known as RETRIBUTION were officially drafted to Monday Night Raw, a program ran by World Wrestling Entertainment. I mean, why the group known as RETRIBUTION were even in this pool to begin with is anybody's guess, and it begs the question, what the hell is going on behind the scenes? And if those that run WWE are stupid, do you want your company to die? It's bad enough that you gave out some contracts, but now you're rewarding them by acting like they're part of the active roster. We were specifically told the USA and Fox were fighting over these humans as if they were cattle, and you're telling me that USA gave up the likes of Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, and Seth Rollins so they could secure the services of Slapbone, T-Balls, and Face. Come on, this is ridiculous, and whoever made this call is not only a doofus, but has just signed Raw's death warrant. I mean, what the hell do you think they're gonna do now? Good grief. With that said, there's every chance they do nothing, because despite revealing their leader to be Mustafa Ali last week, which I, for one, was very intrigued about, as Ali had always seemed like such a nice guy, like such a nice chap, and, well, I can't understand it. Anyway, they promised they would reveal their reasons for all this destructions, and the group just wasn't on Raw. That's right. No interview, no video, no attack, no peep, no nothing. I don't know if they were asleep or now playing nice, because again, clearly there's a relationship here now. What I will say at this juncture is that RETRIBUTION are the worst rogue faction in the history of the world. I mean, they don't even do the bare basics. Break a window, kick a child, eat someone's lunch. Nope, none of that. So far, we've just flicked the lights on and off and then gone home. It makes no sense, although of course, as a concerned viewer, I suppose this is for the best. Following on from such malpractice, I would like to ask WWE why they aren't more concerned about the current status of Alexa Bliss. Not only does she need clear psychopathic help, but the Fiend Bray Wyatt has obviously brainwashed her, and officials are letting this horrific scenario unravel in front of their eyes. This is as bad as when Stone Cold Steve Austin held a gun to Vince McMahon's head, and the general reaction was like that shrug emoji, doing this. Because who cares if the bot get killed? It's great television, was it though? Or if the rattlesnake had put a bullet in Vince McMahon's brain, would you be reaping what you sowed? I'm sorry to lower the tone. I'm being told I shouldn't have said that, but it's true. And it's the same here. You're loving the partnership for now because it's new and Bliss is all creepy and cool, but who knows what Bray Wyatt is capable of? This man drowned Braun Strowman, frequently tries to break other wrestlers' necks, and made John Cena vanish from WWE television. I mean, I haven't seen him recently, which is ironic. Have you? No, you haven't. So please, Miss Bliss, Alexa, reach out, let us know you're all right, and someone from the Kayfabe New team will help. It just won't be me. I'm very busy. Braun Strowman has also been drafted to Monday Night Raw, which is somewhat weird, as I'd seen him on Monday Night Raw for the last few weeks. And of course, the real shockwave shooting through the community is the breakup of the New Day. And while Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are now part of Monday Night Raw, Big E will be staying on SmackDown. And my overall thinking is this: shut your mouth and dry your tears. What are you talking about breakup? This isn't them breaking up. They can't text, phone, send emails to each other because they're on different shows. Of course they can. That is poppycock. I will tell you about a real breakup. Me and my ex-wife. She left me with no house, no bank balance, no shoes. I had to wear potato skins on my feet for a week. That's a breakup, and I won't shed any tears until I see Big E wearing a singlet that clearly needs replacing, his massive pec just drooping through a tear in the middle. Didn't see anybody getting sad about heavy machinery being torn apart, and they are brothers. Maybe. I don't know. It's so hard to keep up. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, just whatever. I would also like to share a few words about the returning monster known as Lars Sullivan. Mainly, who is letting him in? Be it Raw or SmackDown, every time Lars arrives on the scene, the commentators act like he isn't meant to be on the show, and yet here he is. I mean, is he pushing play on his own entrance music, throwing security guards around the place to get in the building? If this is the case, the man should be suspended and likely fired for doing things that are morally reprehensible, and kind of underline that maybe he hasn't learned anything from continually interrupting segments and beating other wrestlers up. Just my 2 cents. Seth Rollins also said goodbye to Raw, which was weird, and then was part of a losing effort against AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, with the former winning and the latter not only getting pinned, but also being smashed with a guitar thanks to a returning Elias. I mean, good grief. I won't lie, I had forgotten about Elias, out of sight, out of mind and all that. It's why Rey Mysterio is forgetting about more people recently. But somebody needs to fill this guy in too, as he seems to think Hardy was the guy that hit him with a car, when clearly it was Rikishi. He did it for The Rock. Failing that, it was definitely Sheamus, and given that he was drafted to Raw as well, he should probably start there as opposed to Jeff Hardy. He does have a new album coming out though, and will be playing a concert next week, so if that floats your boat is about to float. I'm hoping for some kind of new style, dun dun dun, maybe some death metal. I'm excited to see. And finally, Lana is your new #1 contender for Asuka's Women's Championship after winning and main eventing a Battle Royal, which was nice for the former Russian turned American, because earlier in the night, her tag team partner had turned her back on her because she lost. Well, Natalia, if that is your real name, you do know that you lost too, right? It's a tag team match. That means it's all for one and one for all, like Dogtanian. So maybe you should have done a better job and stop dressing up like a cat. I'm not sure that's helping anyone, to be honest. And I, for one, hope that Lana conquers the Empress of Tomorrow and becomes the new champion. I mean, Asuka seems off the rails recently anyway. Did you hear her on commentary? Just screamed a lot, and then halfway through the match, magically teleported to the back. I don't want that from my champions. Scares me. And that is that. We now know the new Raw and SmackDown rosters, and if I were you, I'd stop watching Raw, because it's not going to be around for long anyway, because of course it's not. Retribution is on the show, and unless they change their MO to, I don't know, giving everybody a hug, we're all Anyway, thanks for watching. Well, no, I don't thank you. I'm giving you a damn good service that you don't deserve to begin with. Anyway, I was Flipping Marks, and not Bob Sapp. Although he could kick my ass. So let's just move away from that and move away from that quickly. Like the video, share it. Please hit the subscribe button, because if you don't, a baby dog will fall into a giant hole. I've just been told I shouldn't have said that. I take it back. Sorry, I was lying. Good night.